back to another day of geography challenges. Let's get started here with global. Start with Oman, like I like to do usually, is right in the middle there. 5.3k. Maybe Greece. Warmer, but still 3,000, so maybe somewhere like Chad. Chad's warmer, still 1,200. Chad, Greece, Oman. So maybe even, no, that wouldn't make sense to be down here. Maybe my math was off and it's over this way. I think it's probably the most likely option. And it's 1,200 kilometers, so maybe somewhere like Burkina Faso. Nice. Okay. Good. Fix my math there. Nice. Okay. On the capitals. So capital of Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou. Jeez, I cannot type. $11,500 kilometers. Okay. So maybe somewhere like Canberra. Warmer, but still 6,000, almost 7,000. So maybe like Tokyo. Warmer, but still 4,000. So maybe I overshot it, and it's somewhere like, I don't know, Bangkok. Yeah, so I did overshoot it. It is around here, 540k. So it could be. No, it's more this way, I believe, or this way. So it could be like Naypyidaw. Yeah, I can never spell it right. Okay, so it's cooler. So then it's gonna be probably Kuala Lumpur. No, warmer. Okay. So I'm just way overshooting it, and it's just Phnom Penh. I can't spell. Yeah, there we go. I cannot spell. I apologize for that. Or type. So yeah, it was Phnom Penh. Not bad. I mean, I probably should have got that sooner. It's only 500k. Those are a little bit further. It looked like it was this way, though, just considering that this was the darkest here. This wasn't that dark, but I don't know. It could just be. I guess this might be darker than that. My eyes could just be deceiving me. Okay, on to GeoGrid. So, I'm really bad with these air pollution ones, too. Under 70k, that's a lot of countries. But bottom 20 in population density, that is not. Those, I don't think those two overlap very much. Top 20 in chocolate consumption per capita, like that one's like, I mean, United States is probably on there. Probably South American countries, maybe like Peru, or African countries. Maybe like Mexico. I think I had this one before, and it surprisingly wasn't like European country. I figured it would be like Switzerland and stuff like that. That's actually really known for their chocolate, but I'm gonna shoot Peru here. No. Okay. Well, then let's just move on to these that I know. Capital city population over 200k. And a flag with only red, white, and blue. See these percentiles. Oh, so this is like. So. Czechia should work. Prague's got to be over 200k, right? Nice. Most people, I don't know why. People, when they think red, white, and blue flags, they never really think of Czechia. I'm sure Luxembourg. Well, I know Luxembourg has a high enough GDP per capita, but that might be really high because they're known for being rich. Let me think of any other like red, white, and blue that. Oh, sorry, that says under. Good thing I looked at that. Maybe like Chile. I can't imagine their GDP's that high, and yeah, they're also not often thought of with red, white, and blue flags. Air pollution, red, white, and blue. This one I could probably go Luxembourg with. I'm worried that they're going to be really high, though. Not bad. I'll take an epic. I'll take a 6.3 because air pollution's tough. These two kind of go hand in hand. This square right here, I mean bottom 20 and air pollution should be pretty. If they're not very population dense, there's probably not that much air pollution. I mean Mongolia works for this, I'm pretty sure, but I can't put Mongolia for any bottom 20 population density because they're known for being bottom 20. Maybe somewhere like Chad. Chad might be low. I don't think Chad's very populous. That could be completely wrong, but I don't think it is. Or like DRC. Trying to think of like big, not very populated countries. I honestly think DRC's no, because Kinshasa is very popular, so I'm gonna go with Chad. No, that's tough. I'm gonna go DRC here. They're not bottom 20. Shit. So then Chad is definitely not bottom 20. Because Kinshasa is definitely over 200k. I'm trying to think of who the bottom 20 would be. I mean, maybe Algeria, but are they really that low in population? I mean, I guess they got the desert there, so. And Algiers is definitely high. This is gonna be another grid like yesterday. It's just some tough squares. Some very tough squares. Maybe Madagascar. Wow. I mean, what? Canada? I don't think so. I don't know what their GDP is, though. And I don't think Ontario is over 200k. Maybe. Or sorry, Ottawa, not Ontario. Ottawa. No, I'm just gonna go Mongolia here. Yeah. Australia's probably got a pretty high air pollution. Maybe. No, it doesn't. Okay. So Greenland counts even though it's not a country. They're listed in bottom 20 population density. That doesn't make sense. Oh. As I said, it's not many European. I'm going to refresh this, see if the flags load. No. Maybe something wrong with my Wi-Fi. As I say, it's not that many European ones last time I did this. Apparently it is. Okay. So we're close. Nepal would have been good. Taiwan is also like never answered. French Guiana would have been good. So it's like all European. And apparently some Middle Eastern countries are top 20 in chocolate consumption. Gabon is bottom 20 in population density, and French Guiana, with how small they are, that's really surprising. So I was thinking about that really in the wrong way. There we go, the flags have loaded. Let's see. Yeah, Lima, but not top 20, not bottom 20, not bottom 20. Yeah, Kinshasa is 17 million, and Algiers is 4 million. Lima's 10 million. GDP per capita is 652. I'm really shocked that they're not bottom 20. Let's look at, so 16 of them. Australia, we know this. Canada, we know this. Greenland being on here is stupid. Kazakhstan would have been a good one. Russia, we know this. Niue is, well, one, that's another stupid one because it's not actually a country, it's a territory. So like, why are they on bottom 20 of population density? 2, that's an island. That's crazy. Mauritania, yeah. Mongolia is number 1. Like the least population dense country in the world. Namibia. Gabon's really surprising. Botswana, Libya would have been. I thought Libya was more populous than Algeria. That was bad of me. Okay. Western Sahara, another territory. Why are, like, that's really annoying. Like, it's countries by population density. Why are there a bunch of territories? Niue. Yeah. Does, like, nobody live here? Look how tiny this island is. I'm curious as to what the population of Niue is. (1,822). 7 people per square kilometer. Of, let's see, Mongolia. So that's 7 per square kilometer. Mongolia is 2 people per square kilometer. That's crazy. Let's go somewhere like Gabon. 10. Wow. That's really surprising. Okay. I also didn't think that they included territories. Okay, well, on to travel. From Ireland to Slovenia. Well, okay, so I'd assume that they're gonna consider Gibraltar part of the UK. So, well, let's see if they have Gibraltar on here. No, okay. So, let's go with United Kingdom first. And then, I mean, I would assume that they're gonna make me go to Spain. Because Gibraltar. This says country. No. Are they gonna tell me that France borders the United Kingdom? Yeah. Okay, that's really stupid. Because Spain actually does border the United Kingdom. Because Gibraltar is part of the United Kingdom. And it's right here. France does not border the United Kingdom. With the English Channel separating them. Like, that's very poorly made. Just to Italy, and that's done. Yeah, that's really dumb. Because they don't border. Like, at all. Unless you count the underground tunnel that you can drive to. That's a border, which is, yeah, that's really stupid. Okay, well, that's it for today. See you guys either in the football video that will be out here soon after or tomorrow.